लिखो। लो।
फिर
1555
वो
7051
मैं काम ही नहीं कर रहा है। 1555
7051। कौन सी लूं साला? चेल्सी ले, नहीं चेल्सी तो जाहिल टीम थी। टॉटनहम लेते हैं। और कोई मल्टीप्लेयर गेम है बढ़िया था?
और वो है
वैलो। वैलो कहते खेलते हो तुम लोग भी खूब सा?
नहीं यार तो बहुत दिन से नहीं खेल रहा। वो खेल सकते हो, चेन टुगेदर खेले हो?
पता नहीं वो जो एक साथ चलना होता है,
हाँ हाँ हाँ
वो जो स्पीड खेलता रहता है वो,
हाँ,
उसका ही देखा था मैंने।
उसमें कोई एक अगर वो कर दिया तो गिर जाओगे।
गिर जाता है ना।
Hello and
खेला नहीं
welcome
है,
one
देख
and all.
लिया।
The atmosphere building
वो
very
पेड़ है वो
nicely
पेड़ है।
here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The
हाँ वो
skies are clear. The noise is fervent.
खरीदना
The
पड़ेगा।
atmosphere frenetic.
हम्म।
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The
मेरे से
excitement
डाल
has
दिया।
really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And this place is living up to its reputation as
अरे
one of the noisiest corners of the footballing
ये
world.
उड़ाना चाह रहा
No
था।
decibels spared in this collective chorus.
अब उड़ा के देख लिया।
And as you can see,
अबे
we've
यार ये
already started here.
ठीक क्या है क्या?
मैं भी देख रहा था क्या इसमें प्रैक्टिस में कर
So,
रहा
Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for
था।
in particular here?
Well, Peter, I
देखिए
suspect this guy, Pape
वो
Sarr, will form the team's engine room, whatever shape of the midfield.
खाएगा पर ऐसे
And I
मैं
think the
ऐसे
more
करूँगा
you
नहीं
see of him now, the
अच्छा
more
बिल्ली तो
he
भाई।
wants to be on the front foot, the more he wants to be
है।
in advanced positions and
क्या?
get himself around the penalty box. And I
नाइस।
think if he starts bringing that to his game, he'll add a...
Tries a shot!
अरे और क्या ही रोका है बस।
That was superb
Yeah.
goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
ऐसे रोक लिया।
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Vitinha is there to clear. Pedro Porro, and he goes cross-field.
गलत दे दिया बस।
Out to the left it goes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tottenham have it back and can go again.
मर गया।
Barcola. Oh, they can break here.
एडवांटेज दे दिया ना फाउल
That
होगा।
looks a
कोई
good
देगा।
ball through. Has a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
मेरे वाले को येलो नहीं दिया। दे दिया।
Battling for the right to play in the early stages.
अच्छा ही।
Vitinha. He's had it taken off him. And here's Solanke. Dembele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
अरे क्या करते क्या है?
And that is as far as they're going to go.
स्किल सीखी थी बस।
Nice try, but he wasn't buying
अबे
it.
तुम्हारा आपको किस तरह का है?
Gray. That was lovely, that.
No change to the score.
Arey,
0-0
yaar,
it
chai.
remains. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Johnson.
Johnson in acres of space out wide. It's a goal
मैं
kick.
बाहर चली गई क्या ही तो क्या फायदा हुआ तब भागने का
Showing great feet there. Udogi does really well to win the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Nuno Mendes. He's looking wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. On second thought, a straight red card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Tottenham are down to 10
दिया
men.
कुछ उसको नहीं दिया दे दिया शायद नहीं दिया अच्छा रेड दे दिया उसको अबे भाई अब तो उसके पैर से हट गई थी ना बॉल तो
तगड़ा मारे
Nuno Mendes.
रेड दे दिया
João Neves.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
साला बाहर निकाल दिया
Mendes with the short one.
नाइस बात
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Tell. Bentancur. Bentancur showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
रेफरी को ले चलते हैं अब आगे
Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
खाएगा लग रहा
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. 15 minutes till half-time. Solanke! Solanke! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that.
पहले यहाँ पे निकालो
वो
बॉल
कीपर भाग नहीं रहा पागल
And that's a goal kick.
मेरा कीपर वहीं रुका हुआ था साला नहीं यार नहीं चाहिए कीपर ले आया
Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Bakula! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bakula! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here.
मेरा खुद प्लेयर भी रुकी अच्छा खासा रुक गया था और जबरदस्ती का
To open the scoring.
और ये कहाँ चला गया करो
Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
रशीद वो कह रहा है कि सलमान से पेनल्टी में बहुत गंदा हारे हो तो उसे खेलने का वही नहीं है ये पता नहीं क्या बोल रहा है।
That's a key interception. It's a good run down the right. It's a pretty loose pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vitinha. And that has been cleared. Johnson. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh no, this does not look good.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's got the shot away! It's a goal! They're level in H. Rice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
There is the half-time whistle. Paris Saint-Germain head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, number 37, Van de Ven. Number 11, Tal.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Johnson.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Number 16,
Fabian Ruiz. It's a really well-measured ball. Kvaratskhelia. Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Could be danger here. That'll be a throw. Son Heung-min.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot for the header! Hits one! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And it's Son Heung-min.
सबको
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken.
येलो कार्ड खाने से कुछ नहीं होता है.
येलो से बस वार्निंग मिलती है, फिर दूसरा येलो से फिर बाहर चले जाते हैं. 2 येलो मिलते हैं खत्म.
रेड से बाहर ही जाते हैं.
Fabian Ruiz does well to get it back.
से रेड बन जाता है.
Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia.
इसको एक येलो दिया मतलब वार्निंग हो गई. अब दूसरा येलो मिलेगा इसको.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
अरे
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
ऑफसाइड बाहर खड़ा था ज़्यादा उड़ा दिया
That's a decent clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there.
तो
Yeah.
Son Heung-min. João Neves.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
ये बच जा रहे हैं.
Vitinha picks it up from the goal kick. He's through here. Hakimi gets good distance on it.
बात बना नहीं साला वहाँ पे
The attendance
Just about up to the hour
match
now.
was 71,649.
That's a good ball out wide. That's really well manoeuvred.
नहीं यार
João Neves. And he welcomes it in. And the finish!
पूरी नहीं
Goal! Paris
अबे
Saint-Germain!
जाहिल कीपर मेरा हाथ में
And
रुका
they
नहीं
get
साला
themselves in front!
देखो
किया लेकिन वहाँ पे.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some
Salah के
players
पैर-
have that natural
Yeah,
ability
वो देख रहे
to
हो?
be in the
वो
right
खड़ा
place
किया।
at the right
वो
time. We've just seen a
defender
perfect
साला
example.
रुका हुआ था
Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play where the man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Fabian Ruiz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Solanke. Udogi. Sarr.
देख.
He has found the way through. That was
कीपर आ
very
रहा था मेरा आगे.
necessary.
हाँ
And reclaimed it in a
अबे
trice.
नहीं नहीं रुक रुक
Barcola.
तो रुक देख
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Son Heung-min. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, it's good stuff.
क्या
This is
कर
better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He steps in, and
Yeah.
that's the end of that.
छोड़ दिया अभी पैर में
Fabian Ruiz.
यार,
Kvaratskhelia.
नहीं वाला तुम्हारा.
And here's Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined.
नहीं
And he's picked out the run. Great hit! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Dembele. Can he get onto this?
कहाँ यार.
And here's Dembele.
वही.
Sarr.
बॉल मुझसे कंट्रोल.
Solanke.
बाहर निकल पूरी नहीं निकली
Hakimi.
अरे मैं खुद निकाल.
Son Heung-min.
जाहिल उसको पैर में क्यों देता है
Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Son Heung-min.
देख सालों से पैर में कंट्रोल नहीं
Kvaratskhelia.
होता बॉल पागल हो गया
Udogi. And it's Son Heung-min. And he welcomes it in. Sarr. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
रुक
Just eases him off the ball.
गिराया है
नहीं गिराया है।
आउट दे
It's
सकते
a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
देख रहा है जाहिल को
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Terrific header.
पूरी वो कीपर ने जान की तरह मुझे कैसे रोका ये
Fabian Ruiz.
किया वो बहुत तगड़ा रोक लिया वो
Madison.
क्या करा
Barcola. Moved on forwards. Romero kept aware.
जल्दी
And it
मार
is reclaimed easily.
बेइज्जती तो मत करो
Sarr.
अबे भाई मेरा
Stood up
प्लेयर
well to
पैटर्न
him
बैठा
there.
क्यों है यहाँ पे
Fabian Ruiz. Has a look and
क्या
plays
आगे
it
से
forward.
जाता है।
Oh, a delicate chip through. Now that's well seen too. Kvaratskhelia
अभी रुक कैसे
looking
गया? अच्छा, बाहर
understandably energised after his goal.
कीपर वो आगे आके पता नहीं कैसे मुझे समझ आया कैसे रुका वो एक
Madison.
गोल तो मार लो एक
Oh, that's
गोल मार लो
beautifully weighted.
एक गोल
And yes, it's there!
यार काफी कर दिया
Drama
यार
and the death! Is there time for one more twist?
खराब
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in
Ball
the
mark,
corner,
yeah.
unstoppable.
Tottenham give them chance!
Oh
And
my
that
God,
is
last shot
the
था
end of
मेरा
it.
यार
They hung on right till the
ओए
finish.
भाई
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great
Oh, yeah,
game
very
of
बड़ा
football.
practice
A
करनी पड़ेगी
real
लग रहा है।
ride that
छोड़
had
दिया
all of us glued to our
वापस
seats
देख रहे
from the very beginning.
I'd just like to read out
Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for us.
ओए यार क्या घटिया बना हुआ है लास्ट में अबे लास्ट वाला पढ़ सकता था यार ये मैंने गलत करा
लास्ट वाला कीपर मेरे आगे आ गया था।
हाँ कि वो पता नहीं घटिया उड़ा दिया मेरा प्लेयर जाहिल इंटेंस हो गया था ना आज भाई लिवरपूल ले लूं क्या
बॉल कंट्रोल होती नहीं, बॉल कैसे कंट्रोल करते हैं? मतलब जैसे तुम छीनने की कोशिश करो तो मैं टैकल कैसे करूं?
बॉल कंट्रोल मतलब टैकल
हाँ टैकल
मैं तो R2 और वो दबाता हूँ A
R2 और A।
जिससे मतलब प्रेस करता है तो भाग के वो प्रेस करता रहता है ना मैड्रिड ले लूं क्या लिवरपूल ले लेता हूँ नहीं मैड्रिड लेता हूँ
वो कहाँ है? आर्सेनल कहाँ है? किसमें?
आर्सेनल इसमें ऊपर इंग्लिश लीग में साइड वाले में और साइड नीचे
ये।
नीचे दो और नीचे नीचे और इसमें नीचे नीचे आर्सेनल ये
ना
यार आर्सेनल भी इसकी बढ़िया टीम है इसमें सही चलती है यार ये पता नहीं क्यों सब समझ आ रहा है मूड खराब हो गया 3 गोल खाए थे एक पेनल्टी था 2 खाया गया था चलो
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd
चंडीगढ़ कैसे जाना
demands.
चंडीगढ़
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say
आवाज आ
a
रही
big
है?
hello to everyone.
देखो चंडीगढ़ कैसी जगह है
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the
वो शहर
football
शहर
world.
लगता है कैसा लगता
No decibels
नहीं,
spared
जगह
in
कैसी
this
है?
collective chorus.
है हाँ जात का
And already
ट्रांसफर
we're
वहीं हुआ
underway
है ना,
here.
मतलब नहीं कंपनी
Nicely weighted ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
अरे यार
Has a look and plays it forward.
ऑफसाइड दे
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! Now it's Martinelli. He has found the way through. Havertz hits one! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
En el minuto 11, el dorsal 29.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Goulet. Lewis Skelly does really well to win the ball there. Martinelli. That has not gone well. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely spread. Goulet. Ceballos. And he's had it nicked away. And the ball's gone astray. Partey. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lucas Vazquez. Distributed tidily. Ball's gone out of play. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And here's Saka. Havertz. Cleared without complication. Modric. Valverde. Timber. Ceballos. Oh, easy pickings there. Martinelli. Tchouaméni. Lucas Vazquez. Goulet. For Valverde. And Dani Ceballos. Fran Garcia. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Modric. Fran Garcia. Goalkeeper's ball. Havertz. He's intervened well there. Now it's Havertz. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe wins the duel this time. And he's quick to get it clear again. That has been cut short. Oh, that is a nice touch. Modric gets over and intercepts. Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Timber. Odegaard. Rice just eases him off the ball. Dani Ceballos.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
कर
Martinelli.
नहीं पा रहा, पता है मैच ही नहीं बन पा रहा।
That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ready?
Good spot, he's seen the run. He is through. Mbappe! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
ऐसे क्या वो?
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen. It has.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job
मुझे भी
done.
लगी भाई, अब मैं तो मर जाता है साला।
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bowler was...
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Dumb player, dumb.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That is a great pick out. Oh, he's found him in space! Saka. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Havertz. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 21.
And we're off again.
El dorsal 35.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
El dorsal
Valverde.
22, el dorsal 3.
Oh, he's found some space here. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go.
No, side हो ही है बिना मिले साला.
Timber. Now Saliba. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass
Nahin.
with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. Fran Garcia. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior!
अरे यार.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, this looks sharp. Fran Garcia. And he thumps it clear. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Valverde. Modric has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Now it's Odegaard. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Arsenal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Fran Garcia. Saka aims beyond the defence.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Out to the left it goes.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
ऑफसाइड जाहिल क्या फायदा हुआ इतना करने का हार गई
And that is going out for a goal kick. Ceballos. Modric. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rice goes short. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Arsenal on the spot for parity. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde. And they're back on the ball again. Valverde. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's there to clear it. Out of play for a throw. Looking for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. Ceballos. Interesting ball. He's had a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Can he get it through? Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, super find.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Odegaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ceballos. Valverde. Modric. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lewis Skelly can get it clear. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Partey. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Fran Garcia. He's picked his way through. Rodrigo. Lewis Skelly defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, terrible mistake. Havertz! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Gol del Arsenal. Marcó en el minuto 86. El
All
dorsal
square
29.
again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now there's a foot. He's got the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been
En el minuto 88.
obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Saka. Timber. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Martinelli. 4 extra minutes added on. Back into the middle. Dani Ceballos. Modric. He can get that clear. He's had it taken off him. Martinelli.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Havertz. Oh, that Havertz! That's a half-decent try.
Havertz just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance.
And that will be the final act. Arsenal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down.
कीपर गांड था मेरा एम्बापे के बॉल थी पता नहीं कहाँ जा रहा
कौन सी टीम बढ़िया खेलेगी?
और इंटरनेशनल खेलता
नेशनल लगाओ।
यूरोप में सब है ना
पोर्तुगल नहीं लूंगा, कुछ और लूंगा। हाँ लो, यूरोप में है, जर्मनी है, पोर्तुगल है। मैं ले रहा हूँ ब्राजील। ब्राजील में नेमार ही मिलेगा। इंग्लैंड इंग्लैंड नाइस, नेशनल टीम में का इंग्लैंड, इसमें नेमार है। और तो तुम दिल्ली में ही रहोगे?
कहाँ मतलब
मतलब कुछ चेंज वेंज करने नहीं सोच रहे? चला दिल्ली बहुत बेकूफ सा हो गया, मन नहीं करता यहाँ पे रुकने का।
अब कहाँ इरादा है?
कहीं नहीं जाए, मैं सोच रहा हूँ बाहर जाने का।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Struck first time. And that's off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
He's found a way through. And he's there to retrieve it. Danger averted for now. The most accurate pass, and he's let fly.
बहुत तेज है।
Brazil do have a chance to counter here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as...
Oh, what a mistake! Well played, well sorted out.
बहुत ही घटिया पास दिया वो।
Joelinton, Rafinha, now Foden, Lewis Skelly, and it's the goalkeepers to claim. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Foden, and he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
यार।
Now it's Kane. A good-looking ball. Gehi clears it away. And he thumps it clear.
बाहर जाने दे।
Marquinhos. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. He's picked his way through. Foden! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And smartly reclaimed. Bruno Guimaraes. Bellingham. Lewis Skelly. No, he refuses to take the bait. Simply onto that, and that is that. Palmer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run.
Nice.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marquinhos. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Danilo. Neymar. Bellingham makes the interception. Lewis Skelly. Now Foden. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. He is there to clear. Gabriel. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. That's a sharp pass. Neymar picked out brilliantly. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Kane. Foden.
That is that. क्योंकि
Pass somewhat off target.
अच्छा खासा
Marquinhos.
बन जा रहा था.
Bruno Guimaraes.
आप सुना था.
Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Rafinha. He's
अबे
through
साले ने
here.
दिया.
Rice clears.
अच्छा लेफ्ट खाली पड़ा था.
Danilo. Shawlinton. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Brazil finding their passes. Passing nice and neat. And it's Kane. Palmer. And he's for Palmer. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
खुल गया था भाई साहब.
Rafinha.
बहुत ज़्यादा.
Now it's Kane. Keeper sees it all the way. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Neymar.
Right.
Rice. Done delicately.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Offside.
England got as close can be, right on the whistle, but
एक
it was
शॉट नहीं
not
लिया
to
मैंने
be.
अभी तक.
And we are up to the break.
England ended that first half in
God.
such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
नीमा 72 का है बताओ इसमें.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11, camisa 24. Deixando o
That
campo
gets
para
things going for the second half.
Camisa 21.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That could spell trouble. Rice with the clearance. Gabriel.
अबे इतनी दूर.
And he has been fouled there.
फाउल नहीं दिया.
And it's lofted through here.
कहाँ दिया.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Kane. Nicked it. He'll try from distance.
बहुत दूर.
Bruno Guimaraes. Pepe. Quite squeezed that one through. Gehi getting this one clear. Gabriel.
नहीं यार.
He has found the way through. Now it's Kane. And that's not going to reach. Pepe. Now it's Neymar. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Guimaraes gets across to intercept that. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Chance here to counter. Gabriel. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Público presente na partida
So we've reached the hour mark.
71.550
Passes coming off in
espectadores.
quick succession here.
Uhum.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pepe. Brazil looking to pass their way through.
पूरी जोर इसको मिल जाती ना बॉल कुछ तो होता.
Kane. Palmer. Palmer. Joelinton does really well to win the ball there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pepe. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yes, Salah.
Saka. Brazil have it back and can go again. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. England really could have done without this. So the would-be breakthrough moment.
स्लो हो गई है देखते हैं.
That is quite remarkable.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
बहुत स्लो आ रहा था. वो कर दिया रपोना. क्लिक कर दिया फ्लिक.
Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gehi with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again.
Brazil are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rice wins the duel this time. Neymar stood up well to him there.
बे यार. ले जा.
Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
England showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Neymar.
अरे कितने लोग लगे पड़े हैं.
Now it's Kane. Marquinhos. Gabriel. And the pass is intercepted. He's away. Kane.
Such good technique.
And the shot! It's a
साला
goal!
81 मिनट में गया.
Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Gol marcado para a Inglaterra.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
England have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Brazil really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And he's intervened well there. Pepe. Danilo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. The final 5 minutes. He is through here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? That's just playing it safe and simple.
अरे अब टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा जल्दी है बॉल ले
It's gone out for a
2
throw in.
मिनट बचे 2 मिनट भी मुश्किल यार अरे लोग चाहिए क्या साले
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Rice. Now it's Kane.
Foram indicados 2
Fiddles it
minutos
through.
de acréscimo.
Now it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good spot, he's seen the run. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bruno Guimaraes. He's got away.
भाई साला खत्म हो गया
And time is up. England have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of
एक
leads.
शॉट लिया एक शॉट
Kane picking up the man of the match award, and no surprise there.
De segurança de cada bola.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, everybody in the team can take credit with the work they did off the ball.
वहाँ पूरा गेम प्ले हो गया मेरा बेकार
लेकिन लास्ट माउंट पे खाया था 75 पे खाया
81 पे हाँ 81 पे 75 पे नहीं 81 सीधा एक और लगाओ साला मैं अच्छी टीम लूंगा अच्छी टीम से ही जीत पा रहा हूँ मैं इन बेकू टीमों से जीत भी गया बहुत टफ हो जा रहा है उसमें भी नहीं जीत पा रहा फैक्ट नेशनल में लेता हूँ अच्छी वाली कोई साउथ अमेरिका में अर्जेंटीना ले लूँ क्या कोरियन अर्जेंटीना लूंगा और देखा मेस्सी के साथ खेलेंगे पहली बार सब बेकार है यहाँ पे 3 स्टार की टीम है बहुत बुरा खेलेंगी हाँ जापान खेल सकती है 4.5 वाली वर्ल्ड कप मेसी नहीं खिला रखा इन लोगों ने
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, there's a player below Peter who loves the high intensity, and it's Lautaro Martinez. His very direct style, as well as the ability to change rhythm, I think he would go down well in a lot of other teams. But the way he likes to press in the final third, it's something that's often overlooked. Something that contributes to that directness. He puts a big shift in.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Real chance! He's scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
McAllister, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. De Paul. Now it's Minamino, and he's managed to get free. Messi. De Paul.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi, and he was quick to react.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Martinez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alvarez. Neatly clipped into space. Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mitoma! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Kubo. Oh, important interception. And the finish! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Doan.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Doan. McAllister. De Paul.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gets his pass away. Endo. Mitoma. De Paul. Endo. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Kubo. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That has been cut short.
पास ही नहीं कर पा रहा, वो जाहिल हो गया, वो क्या हो रहा है ये? मारो गोल, तुम्हारो कुछ मारो, लीड तो लो.
Tagliafico. Doan. Minamino. That is good alertness. Well, that is one way to stop him. Toma. He's had it taken off him. Molina.
निकालना भाई साहब, क्या कर रहा है? वो अपना कंट्रोलर पटक दूंगा उसको लग रहा है। क्या लग रहा है?
5 minutes
चल
till the
चल ही
break.
रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हो? चलो हाँ हाँ चल।
Smartly reclaimed.
अब ठीक है
Well, the
आराम
ball
से
just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier
And
pass.
here,
Now they'll have to
nice.
quickly regroup.
जापान पकड़ा गए
Oh, that's a
अबे
key
भाई।
interception.
एल की टीम नहीं लग रही है।
Fernandez goes
निकल हाँ
steaming
निकल
forward.
साला।
कमाल
Oh, he's
है
found support out wide.
Se agregará un
And he's
minuto
there
al
to
tiempo
clear it.
reglamentario.
Oh, what has happened here?
अबे भाई पैर से लेके आ जाएगी।
And now the breakaway. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's
और
there. And there's the end of the first half. Japan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Número 9.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Número 17.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking for the runner. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish?
अरे भाई
And that is doing no harm at all.
कहाँ से रुका? एक दिन खाए हुए ड्रॉ चल रहा है अभी तो साला।
Garnacho is there, and he can pick it up. Kubo. Oh, super find.
हाँ
Tagliafico.
अरे
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
Oh no, this
Abe
does
nahi.
not look good. Hit into the middle. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Montiel. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
क्या है? ये मारे।
तुम्हारा
Montiel bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
लोग ना
Minamino. Now Mitoma. Great ball if he can get there.
मरेगा।
A heavy challenge.
हाँ
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
भाग 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 भाग।
He's through here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness
मजे ही क्या
intervened.
जापान वाले से अर्जेंटीना वाले कुछ बेहतरीन खेल।
Japan looking to pass their way through. Fernandez. More and more pressure on the ball here.
लो मारा।
No, that was never going to make it. Tagliafico.
La
Just
cantidad
about
de
up to the hour
espectadores de
now.
este partido fue de
The pool has
61,052.
created one goal already.
अच्छा बात है। अब लगा थोड़ा अर्जेंटीना वाले खेल ले।
Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Romero. Montiel. De Paul. Montiel.
अरे
Kubo. Big chance. chance! Must be! Decent hit!
वर्ल्ड कप में उसके पैर फैला
Japan!
था कि वो दूर से मार देगा
And the
उनको देखना भी
comeback
देखना
is
वर्ल्ड कप में
complete!
ऐसे रोका था लास्ट गोल
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
आगे आ जाता
Número
ऊपर ये
20.
रहा
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
वो क्या कर रहे हो थोड़ा
Minamino.
गैरत दिखाओ अपनी
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Garnacho. Can he spark a counter here?
भाग भी नहीं पा रहा
Tagliafico. To McAllister.
अरे भाई
That is as far as they're going to go.
अरे
He's shifting. He's got the shot away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
अबे भाई क्या कर रहे हैं लोग अरे
Picked out brilliantly. Mitoma! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
अबे अच्छा खासा काउंटर मिल रहा था साले
The most accurate pass.
साइड वाले को नहीं दिया तो एरो करा था
Otamendi.
हाँ बस एक मिनट भाग भाग
Garnacho.
बस
McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. Oh,
अबे
not quite.
भाई
Cleared without complication.
खड़ा था वहाँ पे देखके
Otamendi. Garnacho. Quite squeezed it. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
अच्छा खासा पकड़ उसको जबरदस्ती मार दिया अच्छा खासा रुक गया था
Argentina on the spot
और ये माननी
for
पड़ेगी दिक्कत हो
parity.
जाएगी वरना मेसी मार ले
And it's hit the woodwork and out.
जज भी वहीं कर लिया था वो अगर जाती अंदर मुझे लगता रुक जाती अब नहीं जाए
He is through here. Face to face with the keeper. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
कर दिया भाई साहब बताओ मेसी से
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's intervened well there.
उसके पैर में
Minamino. And he's been shifted off him.
पागल पागल
And he's managed to get rid.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
एक बार तो बनवा दो
Can he put it away? Fernandez attempts a clearance.
एक गोल कम बैक हो सकता है 2 मिनट
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
भाई
Otamendi cuts it out. Japan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, it's just a little long.
आराम से जाहिलो आराम से
McAllister.
दे इसको
Garnacho.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Confirmation
compensación.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. McAllister.
निकाल किसको निकाल हाँ मनोज
He's in space and looking for options. All hands on deck for this one.
अबे अब मैं क्या करूँ समझ नहीं आ रहा।
And it's hoisted clear.
खत्म हो गया भाई।
बाहर निकालो।
इरी भाई।
So that's it. It is all over.
जब
Japan have done it with iron, with
जीत गई भाई।
pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.
ए यार
Admirable,
क्या करूँ?
enjoyable,
घटिया
and look
लोगों
how
को।
they reacted to that initial
Se
setback.
solicita la
बहुत बुरा
presencia
खेल
del
रहा हूँ
dueño
भाई।
del
Terrific
auto
recovery.
azul.
A
Está
really
fijado en la
fine
salida
win
principal
that,
del
Jim
estadio.
Beglin.
लास्ट तक वो तो नहीं हटाते चले गए। क्या करे वो घूस। क्या एक और लगाओ यार। मूड खराब हुआ पड़ा है कुछ तो हो जा।
जापान वाले गुस्से पड़े हैं एकदम।
अरे यार वो तो नहीं
मुझे
क्या
लगा
हो रहा है कुछ समझ नहीं आ
मुझे
रहा
नहीं
था।
लगा था कि कर पाएगा।
ना कमबैक हो गया उसमें मतलब 9 पे मारा फिर 2 गोल खा गया। एक इक्वलाइजर फिर एक विनर। यार मुझे एक ही टीम जिता सकती है।
लिवरपूल।
लिवरपूल ले लूं क्या? लिवरपूल लूं मैन सिटी लूं? मैन सिटी लूंगा। मैन सिटी मैन यूनाइटेड बहुत बेकार चीज चल रही है यार ये।
जापान मगर भाई था। शुरुआत में बड़ा अजीब खेली थी समझ ही नहीं आया था। शुरुआत में बेकार खेली थी।
जापान पता नहीं यार। हाँ बेकार खेल रहा हूँ पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है। रशीद का कॉल आ रहा।
हाँ मुझे भी कॉल किया।
हाँ
Manchester United going eyeball to
बताओ।
eyeball with their rivals one more time. A
हाँ
day
बोलो।
for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for
क्या
partisanship,
कर दोगे?
perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into
12
90
GB 24
minutes
GB
of
कितना है मतलब
betting.
1 GB जो मिलता
It's
है।
time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come
कह रहे
out
हो?
on top this time?
क्या है तुम्हारा नंबर एयरटेल है?
Such scenes here, a
ठीक
sea
है।
of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings,
अरे यार।
but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
मैं
That's really well manoeuvred. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He is through here. Garnacho was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
nice।
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
अरे भाई साहब।
Nicked it back promptly. Haaland.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Haaland! And that has fair fist.
I actually like to see that shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort
अरे
to
वो
get
एक
over the
GB
ball
रिचार्ज
and
करने
keep it
बोल रहा
down.
कहाँ है 1 GB? 26 रुपये अलग आता है एयरटेल का।
एयरटेल का महंगा होता है, 26 वाला होगा। देख लेना एक बार।
1 डे वैलिडिटी 1.5 GB डाटा। डाटा में आता है 1 GB। हाँ ये आ रहा है 26 रुपये का।
यार 3
ये
सेकंड
होता
में
होगा।
ऑटोमेटिक हो जाएगा।
Nico Gonzalez pressing hard. Oh, what a mistake!
रुको रुको रुको।
So we're still where we started right now. And he has been fouled there.
हाँ बोलो, बताओ। हेलो जाहिल।
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, that's a key interception. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
ये मेरा है।
Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva.
साला बना ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ।
Garnacho. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing great feet there. And the shot! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Guardiol. Nico Gonzalez. And he cuts out the supply. Garnacho. That's been cut out, well played. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Casemiro is the guilty party there. Nico Gonzalez. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
मार नहीं पा रहा, हद हो गई।
Ruben Dias. 30 minutes gone. Casemiro. Gonzalez cuts out the pass. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose.
भैया, अरे रुक लिया।
Taken back almost at once. Bernardo Silva. It's gone out for a throw-in. Haaland! Tried the volley, but no.
Haaland really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Martinez. That pass isn't the best. Bernardo Silva. And he's intervened well there. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, you would do it. Yes, like.
Casemiro. Shaw. And they're back on the ball again.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Pass is just off target. Martinez. Garnacho. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Boilu. Well, they've got it again. It's run loose here. De Ligt getting this one clear.
भाई
We hit half-time.
अबे यार
But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kovacic is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Grealish. Ugarte. It'll be a throw-in.
मेरे से नहीं
Grealish.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Played out to the right. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Gundogan. And here's Haaland. That's a sharp pass. Maguire spots it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Højlund might just make this. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. That'll be a throw-in. That's a good run down the left. Grealish in acres of space out wide. Lisandro Martinez tries to clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ederson with the clearance. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
71,898.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got rid. Kovacic. Højlund. Garnacho. Gundogan. Here's Haaland. And it's Grealish. Kovacic. And it's Gundogan. Ugarte. Powering forward here. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Martinez. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Got a shot away. And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong, make them right.
Diogo Dalot. Moved on forwards. Back into the middle. Ugarte gets over and intercepts.
Quickly.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Martinez. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's got away.
यार नहीं जाए.
Casemiro.
मुंह पे
और
They get a throw in. Garnacho. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. Gundogan. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Oh, shooting chance!
भाई.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now he's off and running. Stones makes the interception.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Vardiol. Grealish.
There they go, hunting again.
Gundogan has got himself a free kick.
एक गोल पड़ेगा. अभी जिसका पड़ेगा वो जीत जाएगा क्योंकि 83 मिनट हो चुके हैं.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Højlund. That is good alertness. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
United वाले.
De Ligt.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Grealish looking to
बस
run
मर गया
onto
साला
it.
भाग तो पाता नहीं है.
Lisandro Martinez with the clearance.
और नहीं क्या ये पैर दे दिया
Shaw takes
उसको.
control of it and he's on the move. That looks a cracking ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is pretty much the end of that. Vardiol. Now it's Gundogan. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And a quick reminder
So
today
we
to
head
please
for
take
the
all the
final
bins
act.
located
It
by
will
the
be
entrance
penalties.
gate. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
पूरे मैच में एक नहीं हुआ है.
हाँ को शू शॉट और पड़ी नहीं रहा, कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा.
Haaland shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
And so the captain steps up.
मेरा बाहर गया.
बाहर गया.
Oh, coolly does it.
अरे बेकार.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So this one to restore parity. No, he's hit the crossbar.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
This to double their advantage. Oh, it's saved pretty much straight at him.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
No! Denied remarkably.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Manchester United with the chance to go 2 up. It's in, too smart for the keeper. And that doubles their lead. He must, but can he? That's it! It is done! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails worth it in the end.
Let's hope
Oh, the end of the game. Reflections.
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies.
3 बार ऐसा हुआ है।
अरे यार बहुत बहुत बेकार हो रहा है, क्या हुआ ये? भाई साला पिला जा रहा है भाई, ये तो मतलब दिमाग खराब हो गया, क्या करे? मैं खेल नहीं पा रहा ना एकदम ही, या तुम ज्यादा ही अच्छा खेल रहे हो अब?
मैं बस डिफेंड कर पा रहा हूँ, मार तो मैं भी नहीं पा रहा हूँ।
अबे यार पेनल्टी तो मैं बिल्कुल नहीं मार पा रहा, पेनल्टी तो मुझे लगानी भी नहीं चाहिए सारी।
वो कंट्री रहते हैं, कंट्री वाइज।
कंट्री?
हाँ, इंडिया से खेलो क्या?
एशिया?
भाई इंडिया तो बहुत
इंडिया बहुत बेकार होगी, 2.5 स्टार है, रहने दो, बेकार मैच ही बेकार हो जाएगा। मैं ले रहा हूँ पोर्तुगाल, बहुत हो गया तो। रोनाल्डो भैया के साथ खेलेंगे, वही उन्हीं से उम्मीद है मुझे, रोनाल्डो से वैसे।
इसमें कोई और अच्छी है?
इसमें हाँ स्पेन है ना, स्पेन लो।
स्पेन इसी में है क्या?
हाँ जर्मनी भी है, स्पेन भी है, पोर्तुगल के ऊपर ही है, फ्रांस भी है, फ्रांस भी है। ये हुआ तो था फ्रांस और पोर्तुगल का, पोर्तुगल जीती थी, अब देखते हैं इसमें क्या होता है।
अर्जेंटीना और जापान वाले हाल। अर्जेंटीना जापान।
अब हाँ अर्जेंटीना जापान में तो बुरा पिलाए थे भाई, वो तो वो 2-1 खाए थे साला, पहला गोल मेसी मार दिया था, उसके बाद पिल गया पूरा, तो बहुत हो गया साला, कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा।
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Camavinga. And a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Barcola wins the duel this time. It'll be a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism. to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
अरे जाहिल
Good spot, he's seen the run. Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Barcola. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he welcomes it in. Nuno Mendes. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left.
This kind of bold running will always get you into...
Barcola! So we're still where we started right now. Bruno Fernandes. Climbs up big! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Ended up in no man's land. That has been slung wide. João Palhinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bernardo Silva. They've got it again. Koundé gets it clear. That's a throw. João Palhinha. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Good ball over the top. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. João Cancelo. Barcola. Vitinha. Camavinga. Camavinga. In with the challenge.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And he was alert to it. Out to the left it goes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha! Palhinha calmly anticipates. And he's intervened well there. And here's Rafael Leao. Mbappe. Somewhat off target. Always onto this. Vitinha. It's run loose here. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Done delicately. And he's there to clear it. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Bakula!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
France ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Bruno Fernandes.
भाग नहीं पा रहा रोनाल्डो।
Vitinha. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. João Palhinha. Bakula. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's away. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. It's Dembele. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez, and it's Conte. Gets his pass away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And they've got rid. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Oh, good spread. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hernandez. Pedro Neto. Vitinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Mbappe! No mistake! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
most accurate pass. That is a great ball.
अरे भाई
A collective sigh of relief from the
क्या
defence.
हो रहा है
You
ये
lucky boy, you
Well,
lucky
hi,
boy.
sir.
Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
João Palhinha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
अरे अरे
अबे यार
Koundé. That's a foul.
यार
Simple
यार
decision for the referee.
जाइंट के तेज में फाउल दे दिया यार कीपर मनहूस ओए रेफरी
इसके बाद एक बॉल को दूर पहुंचाऊंगा कहीं पे भी
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
अरे
Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Antonio Silva cuts it out. Hernandez. Pedro Neto. Hernandez.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes.
मैं भाई क्या कर रहा हूँ
Portugal
मैं
seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
He's looking wide. Rafael Leao.
लेकिन देख छूट जा रही बॉल
Finds Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. No way through there. Camavinga. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pedro Neto. Vitinha.
अबे भाई इतना करने के बाद उसको पैरों में
Mendes
दे
gets
दिया
across to intercept that. The final 5 minutes.
मेरा टाइम नहीं चाहता अरे तुमको क्यों दे रहा है
This is what good chemistry is all about.
पर इस
That's
साले
just
मेरे
playing it
टाइम
safe
नहीं ना
and simple.
नहीं कर पा रहे हो तुम लोग
Portugal need to give it
गोल
everything they have, kitchen sink included.
गोल मार
कोई दे रहा है देखो
Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes!
Gotta be quick to recover this.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
पहले बॉल को कहीं दूर पहुंचाओ
2 मिनट बचे हैं भाई 2 मिनट
Barcola.
हाँ ले
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That'll be a throw.
साला मनहूस यार कितना
1 minute
ले
to
उसके
add
पैरों में
according
दे
to the
दिया
board.
मनहूस के
And that will be the final act. France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
गोल ही नहीं मार पा
Mbappe
रहा
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match.
भाई था
अरे यार मुझे लगता है लिवरपूल ही है जो वो लिया वो जान के नहीं ले रहा लिवरपूल अगर लिवरपूल से हार गए ना कुछ रहेगा नहीं बोलने को लिवरपूल लूंगा बस बहुत हो गया नहीं लिवरपूल देखा जाए लिवरपूल
लिवरपूल लीगा
हम्म पेड्रो नेटो। मैं कहाँ खाया था गोल? एक ही गोल खाया था, वो एम्बापे जमा रहा था दूर से।
Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's another throw. Oh, that is a nice touch. Out to the left it goes. And it's Salah. Garnacho. Garnacho stood his ground strongly. Garnacho. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's had it nicked away. Bradley. Mohamed Salah. Lisandro Martinez does really well there, he is strong. No way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. He won't be happy with that one. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
Ready?
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's a key interception. Ugarte. Szoboszlai. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Diaz. Garnacho. Garnacho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Diaz. Højlund. And he was quick to react. That's been won straight back. That has ended up in no man's land. Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes. That's a smashing touch to get him away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Szoboszlai. He can run onto that. Diaz! Dispatched clinically.
दे रहा
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer after 25 minutes is number 7, Luis Diaz.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Little.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's the... And the shot! In for the pieces! Very nicely done. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Hoyland! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bruno Fernandes. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Garnacho, and the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Gravenberg.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played, right. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hoyland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Robertson. Now there's a foot. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United could not have chosen a worse moment. Onana, in the context of the game, he must save it. What a save from Onana!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
हाँ साला पेनल्टी पड़ गई नहीं मेरी.
Oh, Diaz! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And reclaimed it in a trice. And they've got a throw.
अरे भाई
अरे यार
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Half
The
time
whistle
over,
for
half time over.
half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Luis Diaz. Number 18.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Chiesa. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
क्या हो रहा है ये?
लोग
Gravenberg.
यूरोप बहुत बेवकूफ से पागल हो गए सारे.
Garnacho. Hoyland.
अरे भाई.
Konate. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Fiddles it through. Maguire cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. Robertson
बाहर.
out for a throw. Konate, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
चांस मिलता है लेकिन
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Szoboszlai,
अबे भाई.
crunching tackle. Chiesa. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's tidy. Szoboszlai! Missed by a
अरे ये
fraction.
राजा भाई साहब सब गिर गया. मंजूर हो गए सारे. हाँ मान नहीं पा रहे.
Jota is
Penalty.
fouled.
मतलब वो free kick.
Well, he's playing innocent. He has
Red
every
card
reason
नहीं
to.
दिया
रेड कार्ड?
हाँ 2 येलो हो गया ना इसका.
He's having a good look here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Szoboszlai!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
28,599.
What are you thinking?
नहीं red
Well,
card
the
नहीं
time
दिया.
has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Hoyland. Bradley calmly anticipates. Szoboszlai. Hoyland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
क्या?
हाँ ना.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Robertson. That pass isn't the best. Jones. Gravenberg. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gently done. Dink through.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
मैं एक गोल खाने की हालत में नहीं हूँ बस.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot!
सही टाइम पे लेट गया भाई. वो तो खत्म था.
Robertson. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chiesa. Robertson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Chiesa. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
The last shot.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against
And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 3 coming up.
दिमाग खराब हो गया भाई मेरा तो।
Tries a shot!
खाएंगे नहीं लग रहा।
So their 4th corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belts one. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Chiesa. Szoboszlai. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's had it nicked away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, great ball! Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Look at the space. Has a goal! It's in! And surely now, the results beyond doubt. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think.
Garnacho!
Oh, भाई पोल पे मार रहा है वो, 3 मारा और गोली।
एक तो मार दिया।
पतोल वाला।
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Referee's given a throw. Martinez and Maguire. De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. And that is as far as they're going to go. Jones. Well timed, excellent interception. Szoboszlai. Shota!
अरे जाहिल।
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Quality ball. It's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. He's got away. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And that will be the final act. Here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. The end of the game. Reflections.
Well, you can never predict.
भाई साहब मतलब एक वही जिताया मुझे कौन लिवरपूल उसके अलावा तो मनहूस है सबके सब हद हो गई अबे भाई साहब ऋषि बेवकूफ है नहीं
नहीं आएगा क्या
पता नहीं कहाँ है वो?
गेम तो नहीं चला गया।
कहाँ पे?
जिम।
जिम ही गया होगा वो। जिम तो उस टाइम अभी कॉल करा था तो शायद बाहर था, जिम पे था।
अब क्या रहेंगे?
मैं तो लूंगा रियल मैड्रिड, क्योंकि वो ले नेशनल नेशनल लूंगा स्पेन।
स्पेन लोगे?
स्पेन नहीं लिया आज तक मैंने, पहली बार ले रहा। जर्मनी भी है, जर्मनी है, और कौन सी है? इंग्लैंड है, फ्रांस है। फ्रांस अच्छी टीम है। फ्रांस पता नहीं कौन सी टीम है, कौन से लोग हैं।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This to make it 1-0.
यार गोल पड़ जाता है, शुरू में बेकार हो जाता है। अबे कूद के भी कुछ नहीं होता, वो कोने मारा था।
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
कूद के भी कुछ नहीं होता, नहीं मारना चाहिए था वहाँ पे। और मैं मार दिया, तो क्या
Finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's got away. Conte played out to the right, and here's Morata. Williams.
कब मारेगा? कल मारेगा, कल जाके मारेगा।
Pass has gone astray. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Spain have it back and can go again. Merino. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, he's onto this. Raya gets it clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Morata. Mbappe. Barcola. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. And that's gone loose. Oh, what has happened here? And that was very necessary.
हेलो क्या
That'll be a throw.
बस एक गेम खत्म कर रहा था
Morata. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
हाँ
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
ठीक है अरे यार
Nico Williams.
अबे
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Oh, no joy this time. Deftly away. Barcola. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Barcola has got himself a free kick. Pedri. Might want to be careful there. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
येलो कार्ड फेंक
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
That's going to go a long way. That's a throw.
हाँ क्लियर ही कर दिया एकदम
Merino. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, and he's through the middle.
नहीं
He's shifting through Camavinga. Had a shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and
ये
it wasn't the
पबजी
worst
वाला
decision he could have made.
That has not gone well. Pedri. Nico Williams. Conte. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Great ball if he can get there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
वो नहीं हुआ
कहाँ यामेल ना मिलते ना
Referee's given a throw.
हाँ ये मिल रहा लमी नहीं मार
Konate. Now it's Camavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yamal. Ball's gone out of play.
बहुत रफ खेल रहे हैं सब लोग
Merino. Oh, it's come loose. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Kante. That has been slung wide. He's cut it out. Laporte. Nico Williams.
अरे भाई
And the pass is intercepted. Kubasi. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's lost. Mbappe! And he sits there! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It'll be a throw-in.
कुछ तो बन
Merino.
अरे भाई
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nico Williams. Merino. And he's there to
अरे यार
belt it
पेनल्टी ही
away.
मिल जाती कुछ तो मारते
भी नहीं तो पाया भाई ये
And that's a throw-in.
भी दबा दो तो चलती है।
Pass somewhat off
अबे
target.
जाहिल।
That is good alertness. And it's Morata. Mbappe.
मोराटा से छीन लिया। मोराटा
Merino.
को पराठा बना दिया भाई वो मुझे। साला मेरा
Laporte.
मोराटा घूस। कीपर आ।
Barcola providing an outlet on that flank.
अबे मेरे बरा गए
Now then, the
पागल
ball's
पागल
come
के
loose.
पता उसके
Oh,
मार
he's
दिया।
been caught on it
अच्छी
here.
खासी बॉल मार दिया उसके। अबे है
Punched away.
ये
Morata.
मार दिया उसके। बताओ कुत्ता बना
Habrá
दिया।
2
There to
minutos de
retrieve it.
descuento.
Nico Williams.
अरे भाई
And he skips past his man.
क्या हुआ
Half-pitch
ये?
defending, but that'll do.
सब मरे उसमें।
It's Pedri. Hernandez
yeah.
with the clearance. And the first 45 minutes are up.
ये एम्बापे ना
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. France sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 2. El dorsal 11.
So off we go once
Serán
more.
sustituidos por el dorsal 12. El dorsal 9.
Oscar Mingueza. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the... Mbappe!
क्या बोल एम्बापे।
हैट्रिक कर दिया भाई वो।
And they are pulling clear here.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
A case now of complete control. And it's Conte. Laporte. Merino. Kubasi. Oscar Mingueza.
नहीं यार रुक गया साला।
Barcola. How
तीन
Kubasi
गोल तो
is
बंदा नहीं हो
fouled.
सकता। एक मिनट रुकना। एक मिनट रुका। इसमें डाल दीजिए। अरे हाँ पता नहीं क्या दिक्कत है पानी की। यहाँ ऊपर 2-3 फ्लैट खुले हुए हैं।
भाई आप बोले तो नहीं जब तक समस्या खत्म ना हो तो बैठा आराम से।
इनको तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, उन्होंने 2 टंकी लगा रखी है अपनी। ये इसी पीने के लिए तो आए हैं। पीने नहीं तो ले रखा। ले लिया भी करना पड़ रहा, वरना तो किराया पे तो छोड़ देते हैं। पिछले साल भी दिक्कत थी यही। तो क्या दिक्कत है, पर ऊपर के 2-3 फ्लैट खुले हुए हैं, किसी की टंकी उनकी खुली हुई है, बंद है। वो पानी खोलते हैं तो बह जाता है पूरा। दिक्कत ये होती है अभी तो। हाँ वही करना पड़ेगा मुझसे। और अभी तो फैमिली, मैं तो अकेले ही, अभी भाई था बस। इसलिए थोड़ा हो भी जाता है, मतलब दो दिक्कत है। हुसैन भाई मैं वो कर दूंगा, नहीं है खत्म हो जाता, कल ही लगा दूंगा। मैं वो करता हूँ, आपको ऑनलाइन करता हूँ। और एकदम 120 सेकंड में कम बैक नहीं होगा। एक ही गोल पड़ जाए
Ended up in no man's land. Dembele.
साला हेडर भी इतनी तेज मार रहे हैं लोग।
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Sorry?
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oscar Mingueza.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He is Merino! Oh, taken with style! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dembele is in a really good position out wide.
Atiende a 71.649 espectadores.
He'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Pedri. Well read, nice interception. Merino. Oscar Mingueza. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's Pedri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Mbappe!
ये क्या बच गया यार, ये मसला हो जाता है इसमें तो।
Zubimendi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Morata. Oscar Mingueza. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barcola. Merino. Pedri. Back into the middle. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. Dink through.
अरे नहीं,
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
अबे भाई,
And the cutback gets his head to it. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he welcomes it in. Decent hit!
चल दिया, इसको कुछ दिया।
Pedri.
नहीं मनूजो, नहीं
go. What belts one! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
अबे पागल, साला पागल।
Yamal.
कहाँ
Oscar
दे रहा है?
Mingueza.
वो भाग।
Looking for the run. That is out of play.
अभी तो इसका बाहर।
Pedri. Merino. Pedri.
अरे जाहिल,
Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. Barcola.
साला 80 मिनट हो गया है, 2 गोल एक मारने कैसे होगा बता?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hernandez. And he's managed to get free. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Flicked it up and over. Well, there is a look that says it all.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that could set him on his way. Cleared without complication. Barcola.
More this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Morata. Conte.
चूड़ी पहन लो सालो। अब
And
खा
there's
जाएगा।
green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Yeah, साले देखो।
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pedri. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Not the most accurate pass. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win.
हद कर दिया भाई ये तो।
लिवरपूल
भाई साहब देख रहे 224 पास करे थे मैंने, तो क्या मतलब है, शॉट ही नहीं ले पा रहा।
मेरे पास तो बहुत कम होते हैं।
मेरे मतलब शॉट ही नहीं ले पा रहा यार, पता क्या हो गया मुझे, बहुत घटिया खेल रहा हूँ। रशीद तो मर ही जाएगा, जान दे देगा अपनी।
रशीद नहीं आ रहा क्या?
पता नहीं कहाँ है मन साला।
हैदर
एक तो और गुस्सा आ रहा है उस पे, हैदर का पता नहीं।
एक बार रशीद कॉल कॉल कर पूछना।
वो तो अपना वो खेलने लगता है हैदर, क्या कहते हैं, अरे वो कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी मॉडर्न वॉरफेयर। कैसे अब लिवरपूल के अलावा एक ही टीम मुझे जिता सकती है, वो है रियल मैड्रिड।
क्या बोलो अभी?
मैड्रिड लूंगा मैं।
कोई अच्छी लीग नहीं है इसमें।
वही है, एक बैन म्यूनिक है उसमें, एक डिवीजन पता नहीं कौन सा वाले में। बैन म्यूनिक थोड़ी सी ठीक है। इसमें है बैन म्यूनिक, इसके राइट साइड में बाहर देख लो।
पोर्टो ले लो। बैन म्यूनिक कितना
पोर्टो तो है हाँ, इसमें 5 स्टार टीम है भैया, बढ़िया है। मनहूस होता है।
एम्बापे पकड़ा गया।
इसमें भी एम्बापे ही है, मनहूस देखते हैं क्या करता है, कुछ करेगा नहीं करेगा।
तुम्हारे में ना?
हाँ
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Keeper's ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Ready?
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Madrid have a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Ready?
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Chouameni. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Valverde. Now it's Muller. Ceballos. Lima gets over and intercepts. Chouameni. Lucas Vazquez. Strokes it back. Brahim Diaz. And that's a throw-in.
मेरे से गया शायद पीछे
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Big breakthrough strike! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Madrid have their 3rd corner. And it's been taken short. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Gnabry. Oh, super find. He is through here. Muller was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's had a shot!
Oh, that wasn't far away. I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Now it's Gnabry. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely aimed pass. That has been cut short. And it's Modric. In for a header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Olise, and they win it back again. Pass somewhat off target. Muller. And here's Koeman. Guerrero is onto this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Valverde did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kimmich considers his options.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
No,
oh, that's wonderful alertness. Brahim Diaz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ceballos. That has not gone well. He's got away. And that is out of play. And it's Gnabry. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Deftly done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aimed beyond the defence. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And they are cruising. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And smartly and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's found a way past.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe pops him off it and wins back the ball. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Dyer. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Gnabry. Fiddles it through. That is a great... Olise!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neuer punts it upfield. Lima. Olise providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Gnabry. Ceballos. Pavlovic. Olise. Oh, no joy this time. Could be danger here. That's really well cleared. Olise. Now it's Lima. It's Muller! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good play by the keeper.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
And it's Lucas Vazquez. There will be a throw-in. Oh, it's just a little long. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's played forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the cutback. Muller. It's Kimmich. Modric. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's Lucas Vazquez! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Olise. And it's Gnabry. Not the most accurate pass. Modric. And it's Muller. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Guerrero makes the interception. Modric. That's really well manoeuvred. Koeman. Guerrero. Ceballos is the guilty party there. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes it...
There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Bayern Munich really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Madrid are having a ball here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Guerrero. Looking for options for movement. Oh, Soup has a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Fran Garcia. Well, that pass isn't the best. Modric. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's a key interception. Goulet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looks to go up. Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Coman, and he's managed to get free. Coman! Oh, denied at the last.
Madrid, nice.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Drive, now the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that. So, third corner of the game.
Portugal.
He comes flying in! Fran Garcia. For Valverde. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Goulet. He has found the way through. And the shot! Out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Lima gets it away. So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying.